speech is entitled Growth Farming Basics for Success. Please help me welcome D. Grant Smith.
All right, friends, fellow Toastmasters, and our guests, even though you're a Toastmaster, I just don't know you very well yet. It's going to change. Raise your hand. Who wants to be successful? Making sure. Who doesn't want to be successful? Larry, you're the only person I'm not going to be speaking directly to today. It's unanimous. We all want to be successful. Now, I want to be very clear about what success is so that we can all be on the same page. By the definition that I'm going to provide for you right now, every time I talk about success, that's what I'm referring to. On the same page? Success is this. It is peace, it is love, and it is prosperity in every area of our life. Now, under this mantra of success, it doesn't matter what industry we're in. It doesn't matter what our skill set is. It doesn't matter what our experience level is. It doesn't matter whether we are leading other people or other people are leading us. We all have the potential and capability of being successful. I work primarily with musicians and entrepreneurs and small businesses. And in the work that I do, I experience a lot of people going through a lot of similar struggles because they don't understand the heart of growth farming. And that's why I want to share with you the heart of growth farming so that you can adapt these principles and really this mindset into everything that you do so that you can have success in every area of your life. Now, we've had some really great examples of bad leadership and good examples of good leadership. One of the things I see that people struggle with in regards to leadership is a lot of self-focus. What people spend a lot of time doing is talking about themselves, feeling good about themselves. Hey man, I'm pretty cool. You'd know it if you spent some more time looking at me. I've been doing all this really cool stuff, man. I really want to tell you all about it because it's just been mind-blowing and awesome. And I'm going to reach my hand out and I want you to reach back to me. But since I'm not even looking at you, your desire to really want to shake hands with me, not really all there. But that's okay because what I'm doing is really, really awesome. You've all experienced that, haven't you? No matter where you are, especially, let's get real specific, especially on Facebook. We see a lot of people doing a lot of this. Selfies. Now, I know Larry's got a special device that makes it easier, so you don't have to do it like this. You can just press this little button. No matter where you are, you're always looking good, and you got all the pictures on your phone. We see that everywhere. There's this self-inclination of self-promotion and self-aggrandizement, and it's really a big turnoff, don't you think? Let me ask you guys a question. Maybe you feel the same way. How interested are you? I couldn't see because I wasn't looking, and that's part of the metaphor here. When I reach my hand out, how likely are we to participate and promote people and support their work who don't even acknowledge us as individuals, who don't spend any amount of time whatsoever even recognizing that we're in front of them? Not very likely. In a leadership standpoint, if you're managing other people and all you're doing is preaching at them and telling them all the things that they're not doing, not acknowledging any of the things that they are doing or their contributions or the sacrifices that they're making to make your team and your workplace better, you don't win very often. It doesn't create success. It doesn't create success for you, and it doesn't create success for other people. It certainly doesn't create success for your team. They want to go home early, and they want to take longer vacations, and they don't want to be around this toxic environment. Whereas the opposite of that, in an environment and in a culture where individuals matter, where you recognize who they are and what they bring to the table, their contributions, their talents, their skills, maybe there's some things that they can improve upon, but your focus isn't on just improving the thing that they can improve on. It's on getting them to believe more in themselves. The methodology of growth farming is really, really simple, and all of us can do it. It comes down to what we put in here in our minds, what we plant in here in our hearts, is the thing that we produce so that we can share and we can give and other people can come in and participate and collaborate and benefit from. That's the heart of farming. It's the opposite of big game hunting. Big game hunting happens everywhere. And big game hunting is this stuff. Gloria pointed out a really good example a minute ago. People that want all the accolades, and they want all the trophies, and they want their picture on the wall, and they want to have the big head of the 17-point buck, and they want all the recognition for it, while the people that actually made it happen are over there and they don't get recognized. We don't build communities very well with people who operate like this, because we're hardwired as individuals to want to be acknowledged for what we do, who want to be accepted and received as individuals, who have value. And the more value we communicate to others, the more naturally inclined they are to give back and participate in a value exchange and build a collaborative, powerful community where everybody wins. This is the essence of growth farming. I want to give you a couple of examples of people that I know who do this regularly on a daily basis. One of them is my friend and mentor, Steve Palfreyman. He lives in Melbourne, Australia. Earlier this year, he came all the way over to Texas to go to South by Southwest. And then he came up to Abilene and spent a week with Leilani and I. And while he was here, he did a couple of events. We put together some projects together. But I've learned a lot about Steve and how he operates. And I am driven to do more of what he does. Through empathy and emotional intelligence, Steve is about to launch something that is going to be the world's biggest music launch summit online. 40 of the world's biggest minds and brains and voices in the music launch space have all come together to participate in his project that is benefiting musicians in every area of music growth and creative entrepreneurs in the same realm. It's called the Music Launch Summit, and it kicks off in 2 weeks. And some of the biggest names, and I am a part of it, but I consider myself to be kind of on the lower end. There are some massively huge people that are on this summit. All of us have come together to participate in this because we recognize that we're all in this together. We want to build community. It's not about one person winning all of the awards for being the big name in the music space that all of us are trying to get on board with. No, it's all about us participating and collaborating and giving. It's planting good things in us so that we can give those out to other people and all of us win. Steve does this every day, and he is getting more and more and more and more and more people to want to be a part of his project because of the way that he operates. It's very inspirational. The second person is named Lisa Wisner. Now, if you've spent any time watching The Actual Apprentice, not the celebrity version, but The Actual Apprentice, when Donald Trump was first doing The Apprentice, was about bringing entrepreneurs and businesses on his show to compete against each other and have the opportunity to essentially be his intern in the business space in New York in real estate. Lisa competed in the 2011 competition. She finished third. She won a lot in that competition. She won a lot of experience, she won a lot of connections, she won a lot of influence, and I don't know if she got away, if there was any money that she got out of the whole thing. But being on TV every single week and participating in something like that is a lot of really good branding for her business. And what she could have done with that win is go to New York instead of going back to Texas, but stay in New York and build a big empire for herself. Because now she's got all this brand recognition. And she can do whatever she wants because she's partnered and has recognition with Donald Trump, who, prior to running for president, was still a big deal in New York. She chose not to do that because her heart and her intention and her focus is on helping people grow that have been ignored and disenfranchised by others. She went back to Corpus Christi and started 2 nonprofits that deliver educational services for people who don't have the economic ability to educate themselves. And in the process of giving to others and showing that individuals who've been ignored by other people have value, she has built more of a name for herself and more prosperity for herself than she ever would have if she would have just promoted her own individual efforts. And the third person is somebody that I'm sure all of you know, Mr. Seth Godin. Seth has more best-selling books to his credit than I can count on my hands and my feet. Now, he could easily sit back and just reap in the rewards financially of writing best-selling books and give a couple keynote addresses here and there and just live in a lap of luxury. But he's chosen not to do that. His Alt MBA program gives people the opportunity to learn essentially how to win, or not how to win, how to achieve an MBA from one of the best minds in all of business. And he makes it affordable so that anybody can do it. What Seth wants to do is empower people to believe in themselves, to tell their story, and to take their turn. And he wins with this every single day. These are 3 people who are growth farming in everything that they do, and they keep winning over and over and over and over and over again. And all we have to do for us to growth farm for success, because we can have the same success if we choose to, it comes down to what our mindset is, what our intentions are, and what our actions are. Because our minds determine what we do, and what we do determines what we produce. What we planned in here comes out with us through our actions. And what our actions do become what we are known for. So, in the growth farming method, individuals matter. We're focused and we're specific on the people that we want to reach out to and connect with, and we value them by who they are and what they do. And we want to participate in a collaborative community with them. So, we're going to action this real fast. Are you ready? This is something I do every single day. It's how I'm growth farming my own success. I want you to repeat this simple phrase after me. What is inside of me is love and peace and prosperity. What I produce is love and peace and prosperity. What I am known for is love and peace and prosperity. And what I have to give to everyone is love. And peace and prosperity. Happy growth farming.